Okay, season 10 is here, and I'm excited for all the shenanigans. If you missed part 1 of this episode, I'll leave a link in the description and in the end screens because there were some shenanigans, and I can't wait to get into the continued shenanigans. Let's do that.
So right now I'm living in a studio apartment, and it might not be the nicest, but it has everything I need. The only thing I don't have is a bathroom in the apartment. You have to walk across the courtyard to get to it, which...
That's not gonna fly. With someone like her. There's no way. I mean, hell, it wouldn't fly with me, to be perfectly honest. That's kind of crazy. I guess when I was younger, I wouldn't care, but I care now.
But this will be a part of the story of me and Sophie one day where we'll tell our kids, like, yeah, I brought your mom into L.A., took her straight to the hood.
No, that's not the way it's going to go. Why do people dilute themselves into thinking that that's going to, someday, this is a struggle we had. Bro, this is not how this is going to go. At all. I will put money on this.
Rob's bathroom is kind of like an outhouse. So when I need to pee at like 2 in the morning, I would rather hold it than go to the bathroom at night. I literally was showering one time and there was a raccoon on the roof.
Bro, that's too much for me. Listen, when I'm in the can doing my business, I don't want to have a raccoon looking at me. Nah, I'm good, son.
You need to be doing this for myself.
Yeah, no.
You need to like...
Don't scare him off before we're even married. Wait till we're married.
Why you want to be married so bad? Like, you're young and all this. It doesn't make sense to me. This doesn't make sense to me. Maybe he's blowing her back out.
I'll be blowing her back out.
Probably.
Why hasn't Manuel told his mother that he is coming to America to live with his fiance?
That pause says so much about how this relationship's going to go.
Mami. Hola, corazón.
No, it's first time to seeing her kids. That's kind of interesting. Really, really interesting. First time we're seeing her kids. They always talked a little bit about this. Can you imagine that, like, can you imagine Gino being even a stepfather to these kids? I mean, come on.
It's very tough for me.
Imagine leaving your kids and your family to leave your country for Gino.
Mamá, ¿en qué día te vas?
En un par de días.
Lo que más voy a extrañar de mi mamá es ver su sonrisa.
That's sad. Again, for Gino. Can I throw that out there? This is all for Gino. It's ridiculous.
But it gives me nightmares and a hard time trying to sleep at night, thinking about not being with them.
We have found that Jasmine is a good mom. What a nice thought.
The whole trans thing probably bothers him. But I mean, like, I'm supposed to be your fiance. If you can accept me, then you accept me. If you can't, c'est la vie.
You know what? Good point. So she's saying that they aren't, like, he's not clicking with her so much in the bed, but she's like, look, either accept me or don't. I respect that. That I respect. I like that.
Tell me why I saw Sophie on Bumble. She was in there looking for her tenderoni and the date side of things, bro.
She said she was just trying to find friends in America while she was here.
That sounds like a guy excuse. That is the dumbest. Rob, are you that dumb? Bumble. For friendship. Bumble.
Red flags all over.
Nah, I don't
A date app, Rob.
It ain't only the date, no, there is a friend side to it.
But she wasn't, it was on the app, bro.
Maybe she had clicked over to the wrong side.
You clicked onto the wrong side, I think is what you playing yourself, son. You playing yourself.
I remember I got a call from Sophie and she said, there's an account that's messaged her and said, you know, look what your boyfriend's been doing, and he'd sent sexual videos of himself. The first thing I thought when she told me that is they're in different countries is, how do you know what he's doing out there?
You don't. That's why stuff like this is dumb.
I haven't even told you, so like you don't even know this.
What is it?
Basically, I'm bisexual.
No. Say that like it's a bad thing. Most guys are like, jackpot.
Have you potty trained Coco yet? Because when I was in Panama, he was peeing all over your floor. Is he going on the mat now?
Number one, Coco doesn't do it on purpose.
I can tell you one thing. They do mean to pee where they pee. It's literally like the thing they do. It's a thing.
He suffers from anxiety.
Okay. What do you mean he suffers from it?
Are you okay?
I would be asking the same thing. Are you crazy?
I said you were equally important.
I don't want to be equally important. I need a man that's gonna tell me like you are the most important
Yeah.
person.
After
in this
marriage,
world.
I would say
I don't need.
The fact that he says like after marriage I'll make you more important really says a lot. I feel like he is playing this thing wrong. This woman loves you. You need to jump on that. I don't know how many people are jumping into line to be with Gino.
And you're making a big deal out of it. Have some compassion for these people.
I am the one who has to have compassion. What about them having compassion on me that is living her whole life just to go there because I love you? What a jerk.
Yeah, and that's the way it is.
But you know this, Jasmine, yet you're still, I mean, like, there's some fundamental problems with this couple. Fundamental. And she just refuses to either see it and take action on it, or she's afraid, or something. I don't know, whatever it is. This ain't it, Chief.
Look at the way he expresses himself. I have to be compassionate about his family when I'm leaving everything I love in my country, my kids, even wants me to leave my dog.
You might think like it's easy to laugh at her or something, but if you really think about this, you got to feel compassion for her. She really is giving up a lot. Again, how many times am I going to say this? To go to Gino, of all people, like, and he's not like overly, of course, there's things we don't get to see on the show, of course. He's probably doing some other nice things or whatever. But it seems like all the stuff they do shows him very, not very flexible. So I don't know why she just doesn't say, you know what, I'm not really into this. I'm out.
I do believe in signs. And I've thought about this. Are these signs that I shouldn't be doing this? I don't know.
I think it's funny that people believe in signs, like they believe in signs and just about anything that they don't have a vested interest in. If it's something that they have a commitment to, they're going, I'm not really sure if that's a sign or not. Yet if it was something that was just kind of arbitrary, to be like, yeah, that's a sign. I need to not do that thing, or I need to do that thing. But when it's something like this, like, I'm not really sure if that's a sign or not. That's a lot to take in, but that's just the first episode. If you like that, hit the subscribe button. And again, if you missed the first episode, I'll leave a link right here so you can watch it. But I'm here to do some fun stuff. I can't wait to see the next episode. As a matter of fact, what's coming up later in this season? I'm curious.
This season on 90 Day Fiance.